Good morning, children. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. This is Sanmesh, and today we are going to discuss class 10th physics assignment, which was provided to you on 30th June. This assignment is based on the topic light, reflection, and refraction. Okay, so in all the questions in this assignment is based on the subtopic of sign conventions of lenses. Okay, so we are going to see what are the sign conventions in this assignment. So let us start with our first question. Why do we use sign convention for lenses? Now, for lenses, we use sign convention just to understand the position of object and image. So where the object exactly is kept or where the image exactly is formed, just for the sake of that, we use our sign convention. So let us proceed further to our next question. Question number 2. What do you mean by sign convention? Now in physics, to make any calculations, to study about any physical quantity or any movement, we need to choose certain frame of reference. Now, along with that frame of reference, there comes certain suitable sign conventions. Now, what are these sign conventions? It is actually our choice to select a sign for a certain physical quantities. For example, now if I draw a Cartesian system, I call this as x-axis and y-axis, and this is my origin. Now we have chosen a very common sign convention that the distances along positive x-axis along this side is taken as positive, and all the distances along opposite to the positive x-axis we can take it as negative, whereas up is taken as positive y-axis and below is taken as negative y-axis. So these signs we have chosen. Okay, it is these conventions we have decided for our convenience for the suitable calculations for our physical quantities. So sign conventions are nothing but the choice of physical significance of the signs, either plus or minus, for a set of quantities in case where the choice of sign convention is arbitrary. So where the choice of sign convention is arbitrary, we can make the choice, we can choose a certain coordinate frame in which we can choose suitable sign conventions for our physical quantity. Arbitrary means it can be random. Okay, it depends upon our choice. It depends upon our choice. I hope the point is clear. Question number 3. What are the rules for sign convention in lenses? Basically, there are two main rules. All the distances should be measured from the pole, okay, which is the geometrical center, you can say, of the lens. The distance measured in the direction of the light. Okay, for example, I have this object right here. Let us say I keep an object and the light rays are coming along this direction. So distance measured along the direction of light is taken to be positive, and opposite to the direction of incident light is taken to be negative. So these two sign conventions, we have to keep this in mind. I hope the point is clear. Let us proceed to our next question. What is the sign of image distance in a concave lens? Again, I repeat the question. What is the sign of image distance in a concave lens? Now, no matter where you keep your object in front of a concave lens, the image will always be formed on the same side of the lens. So let us take an example. For example, if I keep my object here, just some random position I have selected, and let us draw a ray diagram for the image of this object. So first let us draw a parallel light ray. Now after this parallel ray of light is incident, it will get refracted. Now it will get refracted in such a way that it appears to be coming from the focus of a concave lens like this. So it appears to be coming from this particular point. Let us draw it in the form of dotted lines. Okay, so it looks like this refracted ray is originating from F1. Now let us take some another ray. Let us say the ray is passing through my optical center. obviously the ray which is passing through the optical center will pass undeflected according to our rules of image formation. So the image is formed, as you can see, somewhere here, which is on the same side of the lens. So no matter where you keep your object, the image will be formed between F1 and O on the same side. That means, and one more thing, the distances on the this side of the pole, left hand side of the pole or the optical center, is always taken as negative, because the light rays are originating from the object towards the pole, right? So these distances are always taken as negative. As you can imagine, it is on the negative x-axis. So distances are taken as negative. Now the object distance is always negative here. U is always negative. Also, as you can see, in case of concave lens, you will always find that V is also negative. So a very important suggestion I would like to give, whenever you are solving the problems which is based on concave lenses, if you are getting your image distance as positive, then there is something wrong in your calculations. Because never in case of concave lens, you will get image distance as positive. It is always negative. So if you are following proper sign convention, always the image distance will be negative. I hope the point is clear to you all. Let us proceed further to our next question. Question number 5. How do you know if an image distance is positive or negative? Now, it is very easy to decide. For example, now let us say this is my lens. It can be anything, whether concave or convex. In case of concave lens, obviously the image is not going to form on this side. Let us say it is some other lens. Okay. Now, if the image is formed on the far side of the lens, for example, here, if the image is formed here on the far side, then we say that the image distance is positive and the image is real. Image distance is positive and the image is real if it is formed on the far side. Okay, because you can say this is as positive x-axis. You can call it as positive x-axis. And if the image is formed on the same side of the lens, for example, image is formed here. Just now we saw in the case of concave lens. So image, if it is formed here, then this is my negative x-axis. So I can say that the image distance is negative and the image is virtual. Image distance is negative and image is virtual. So with this sign conventions, we can determine whether the image distance is positive or negative. I hope the point is clear. Let us proceed to our next question. Why object distance is always considered as negative? Again, I repeat the question, why object distance is always considered as negative? So let us quickly draw a diagram for this also. For example, this is my lens. May it be convex or concave, doesn't matter. So this is my lens. Now, according to our sign conventions, the object is always kept on the left-hand side of the pole, right here. Okay. Now the rays of light, for example, this is my pole or the optical center. Now the rays of light are coming from the object towards the pole. All right. Towards the pole. The rays of light are originating from the object towards the pole. So this is direction of incident ray. And direction of incident ray is always taken as positive. So this distance is always taken as positive. But as you can see, the object, this is my object, it is kept on the opposite side of the direction of incident ray. So obviously object distance will be taken as negative. Always it is taken as negative. Again, one more suggestion, whenever you are solving problems with respect to lenses, if you are using proper, okay. So according to our sign conventions, distances are measured opposite to the direction of incident ray, always taken as negative. So distances which are opposite to the direction of incident ray is always taken as negative. Now since the rays of light travels from object to pole, the object distance is always taken as negative. I hope the point is clear. Let us proceed further to our next question. Draw a neat diagram showing sign convention of light for a convex lens. All right. So I have taken a convex lens here. Now, if I keep an object here, let us say, if I keep my object here, again, the rays of light will be traveling along this direction. So this is direction of incident ray. Now, since the rays are traveling along this direction, this is taken as positive, and this direction is taken as negative. Also, according to our sign convention, the distance moving in the upward direction along the y-axis is taken as positive in the upward direction, and below the pole, the distances are taken as negative. So these are the sign conventions for the convex lens. The similar sign conventions are there for the concave lens, which is there in our next question. So draw a neat diagram showing the sign convention of a light in case of concave lens. Again, let us keep an object here. So all the rays of lights are traveling along this direction. So obviously this direction will be taken as positive. This will be taken as negative. Okay. And again, this will be taken as positive, and this will be taken as negative. So these are the sign conventions which will help us in determining the image position and object position in various cases. I hope all the points are clear to you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.